to A Day with Sheree. And today we're talking about season 3 of episode 3 of All American. So in this episode, we have some drama. There is some Spencer and Olivia situations. They have a little intense look as they talk about what happened between them. Well, they don't even talk about what happened between them. They hinted at what possibly happened between them in Las Vegas and how they ended up with their respective couples due to that situation. And it happened right after. So she went to visit Asher after that, and he went and slept with Layla after that. So I don't know what happened between them. The situation is it's irritating my soul. Not knowing is annoying, and I just need to know if I need to be mad or not. Regardless, moving on. So Jordan is becoming more of a quarterback of the team, or taking the team more seriously, and is upping his standards for his team. Then I would have thought that they didn't even win the game the way that the coach was talking to them. I was just like, oh, they actually won. Then JJ takes out Cheater Boo to on a date, and Asher's acting mad jealous, and I'm not feeling that at all whatsoever. Then and I'm mad that Olivia doesn't have braids anymore. I'm upset because now she's back in that terrible wig. But I don't think it looked so bad this time. I think it looked okay. It looked okay, but I would prefer her if she had some nice braids, or if somebody could like lay her hair down. And I mean, she got nice hair. Why can't she wear her natural hair? Her natural hair is cute. So I don't understand why they keep trying to play her like this. But anyway, so the episode starts off, and Simone and Layla decide that they're gonna do a blind double date between Jordan and Spencer. But then when they get there, it turns out that Jordan sees Spencer walk in, and he doesn't go inside and go straight home because he is a punk. And for some reason, Olivia does not want to be alone with Asher. I guess because Asher actually wants to talk, and she just doesn't want to have any parts of actually having a conversation like whatsoever. But he actually does end up talking to her and letting her know that he did not cheat on her, but he did form a bond and a connection with Cheater Bay. So I don't know how I feel about that, but she completely dismissed it and was like, you know what? We're not even going to talk about it. Let's just leave it in the past. We were like together, but just got together, we didn't really decide what we were going to be. So don't even worry about it. Now, he should remember that time that Layla kissed Spencer, and he was 1000% okay with it because he had slept with Olivia. So he should be like, you know what, I'm putting two together. And usually the only time somebody accepts something like that so fast, so quick and easy, is because they did something worse or did something equal to. That's something that Cheater Bay realizes. And I'm calling the girl that he didn't cheat but kind of cheated with, I'm calling her Cheater Bay because I don't remember her name, and I really don't care to know her name. So she's like, that girl must be hiding something because she didn't ask you any questions. And I knew that she would, like, once he told her what Olivia said, I was like, yeah, she gonna bring it to his attention that don't sound right at all. And she is drinking. Olivia is drinking her life away. But she's not acting drunk. So I guess maybe she has like the drinking situation down packed on exactly how much you drink, where to drink, how slow to drink, how many pieces of bread she needs to eat. I don't know, because I haven't seen her be drunk one time. Has anyone actually talked to her? Because if she's drinking and kissing Asher, shouldn't Asher be able to taste that if they kiss? Shouldn't somebody be able to smell the alcohol on her? So I just feel like she's really got it down packed for no one to notice at all within any close proximity to her that she has been drinking. Then let's see. So Spencer is still getting treated like crap because Darnell thinks he didn't choose him, and Chris is mad because he did choose him, and he didn't, and he's not trying to pass the ball or anything, and they end up losing their game. And Spencer finally tells Layla about his arm, I'm sure he saw it as much less severe to Layla than what actually happened, because she does say, hey, do you realize that you confide in her more than you confide in me? And I really don't think that's true. I don't even remember. I mean, they live together, so I mean, it's pretty easy to talk to somebody that you literally live with are around all the time. But I feel like they pretty much were always like talking with each other and having conversations with each other and being emotional with each other. So I really don't think that to be true. Like, if I were to watch it back, and I literally just rewatched all 2 episodes of that, I feel like he's a very emotional guy, and he's quick to be emotional with anybody who just so happens to be around him when he is having those emotions. But he is kind of keeping the arm thing a secret. The only reason why she knows is because she was there. The only reason why Olivia knows is because Olivia was there when it happened. But the doctor said the last episode, which I didn't say, the doctor said last episode that the reason why he is going through this is all mental, that it's not actually his he's physically okay, it's his mental that he needs issues with. And when Layla finds out about this, she actually goes and tries to find out what could possibly be wrong. Finds a therapist. I think she even possibly makes an appointment, or she doesn't make an appointment, but she actually finds a therapist, a sports therapist that would be good for him, and he says yes. And I think that that's a big step, that he's willing to do whatever it takes. That's one thing that I do like about Spencer, is that he is open-minded and willing to do whatever it takes to reach his goals, or to get help, or to fix whatever issue that he has. So he's not the type of person who's very prideful, and I really do like that about him. So I thought that was a really sweet moment, and it was bittersweet, because it's like, you hiding something, like, you about to break her heart, she's finna be so sad. So I couldn't really, like, I felt like it was really sweet, but I couldn't really enjoy it all at the same time. So Asher's being super weird, acting super jealous, and is just kind of like trying to block JJ from dating the Cheater Bae. And Cheater Bae is just like, why are you acting like this? You're basically being jealous. Even Spencer says, man, why do you care? And he's just like, oh, I'm not gonna say anything. So I think Layla decided that she wants to actually be friends with the girl, to actually trying to get some intel and find out what happens. Because in the beginning of the episode, she's like, I really feel like I can't be friends with her even though I like her. I mean, that's understandable. I mean, I wouldn't hang out around somebody who brought my best friend pain, even if they didn't mean to do it on purpose. At the end, Darnell, they show up for Darnell to talk about his mom. I didn't know his mom was in like the Navy or Army or whatever. And there's something wrong with her, or she's dead, and I hope that she's not. I mean, that's all that he has. So that's kind of messed up. And Darnell is also mad at Coach for not being able to play. UCLA is supposed to come, but Coach told them not to. And he was like, Corey would never do this to me. Well, you know what? Corey also left his kids for, 6 years or so, and pretended like he didn't have kids, and then raised you instead. So I wouldn't say that Corey is the best source of judgment and love and light ever. But I mean, I guess for you, he is. But whatever. I don't know. I don't like that storyline. Sorry, I really don't like that storyline. But anyway, I understand where he's coming from, but he has to understand the only reason why they needed a new QB is because Chris was in the hospital. Like, you did not replace Chris, and I don't think he should have ever been told that he is replacing Chris. He should have always been told, you are gonna be QB until Chris gets better, because this is his spot. And I don't think they should have ever told him that he was going to be, I guess that's something that Corey didn't care about, that Chris was in the hospital, and he was just like, I guess he's just gonna be out and he's gonna be sitting on the bench. Like, no, he's perfectly fine. He's good to play football again. He never should have been, he's giving his all, he's giving his health for this game so that y'all can win. So he should be able to get his spot right back once he gets back to where he's supposed to be. I'm not exactly sure how it works in football, but I feel like that is how it should be. Whatever, I understand it's pretty cutthroat. You lose your spot, you lose your spot. But I just feel like they never should have even gave off the vibe that Chris was gonna lose his spot, because that's not his fault that he gave his all in the game and ended up not being able to feel his legs for a while and ended up in the hospital for a while and had to learn how to, walk and stuff again. That's not on him. So he shouldn't have lost his spot because of it. I just feel like Darnell is he's asking for too much, way too much, for something that he doesn't even deserve, quite honestly. But yeah, that's my take on season 3, episode 3. And today is actually Monday, so the new episode is probably gonna come out, if I'm still dressed like this, by 1 a.m. Then I will make a video of 304. Oh, that's funny. I'm childish. Hopefully it's good. I bet we still won't even find out what happened between Olivia and Spencer, and that is so annoying. But stay safe, stay sane. Thank you so much for watching.